Guys, ladies and gentlemen, so I just want to make a quick announcement for you guys. I'm Denny Daniel. I do the Museum of Interesting Things.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Thank you, thank you. I get to have fun for a living. I met David Peel when I was 9 years old. My cousin used to actually play guitar for him, just like Koshek did, who's doing these things. So my cousin was Koshek when I was 9, and I remember him playing in the park and everything. And I was just a little kid playing between their legs and having fun. So I kind of grew up with him my whole life, and then later on met him again through my film career and got to be his filmmaker and film all the shows that Koshek did with him. And then I started a museum called the Museum of Interesting Things. And David came to the place and loved it and had a great time there and gave me all the records that you're seeing over there that are the David Peel records. Now, when I was a little boy, I remember David and going to these crazy apartments as a kid. And the first record I ever saw from David was Pope Smokes Dope, which is the last thing a kid should see at night. So I brought that one here, my copy. And David also gave me this one, which of course today is the 50th anniversary of this record. So that deserves a hand, definitely. And I think it's absolutely beautiful that Koshek is going to do this. And hopefully we'll be doing this every year, hopefully at Sidewalk, which is such a cool place, and David used to hang out here. So I brought a bunch of things over there. You are welcome to come over to the table there and see some of the things, the records from David, the Plastic Ono Band, and I also brought some things on the history of music, because David loved the whole things, all the things I had on the history of music, which I will show you one of the items. Now, Rue is also a very dear friend. She had a TV show that was earth-shattering, and I was on the show, David was on the show. She'll probably tell you more about that. This item here, anyone know what that is?
It's a fire truck.
It's a fire truck, it's a Volkswagen VW Volkswagen bus, but it's also actually a record player. This was called the Sound Wagon. There's a needle on the bottom. You would put your record on the table, and it would drive around your record and play the record while it was driving around it using that needle, and the speaker was on top here. It was called the Sound Wagon, but people called it the record killer, because when you were done playing your record with this, your record was roadkill. So come over and take a look at the table. But the next band is Rue, and she is beyond amazing. She's one of the coolest people in the world. So Rue Starr.
All right.
And so hang out, but that's, dramatic effect.